What's up, you guys? It's Dark917 coming at you with another YouTube video today. And today is going to be the book review for Magnus Chase and the Gods of Asgard, the Ship of the Dead. So if you didn't know, this is the third book in the series. I kind of started doing book reviews a little late, so a lot of the book reviews that I've been doing have been kind of starting in the middle of a series. So if you haven't started Magnus Chase, which I suggest you do, go ahead and start with the first one, The Sword of Summer, and the second one, The Hammer of Thor. So some of you guys might have noticed this video didn't come out on Monday just because simply I didn't finish the book before Monday, and I obviously couldn't do a book review on a book that I hadn't finished reading yet. And I didn't really want to give you a book review that was kind of half the quality that it could have been if I didn't read till the end. Then there could have been some stuff that needed to be talked about, but I didn't know it needed to be talking about until it was too late. So that's why this book review is a week late. And yeah, so two things, I think. Just go ahead, if you haven't already, subscribe, like, and share. It really helps the channel grow. We are growing. It's slow, but it's steady. It's not going down. And also, like I said before, go ahead and read or finish up the book series. It's only in the third book, and this book is shorter than the first two. So go ahead and read that. And if you don't want to read it and you want to just kind of a summary of what happens without spoilers, you're going to go ahead and hear that right now. So Magnus Chase and the Gods of Asgard is about this homeless kid named Magnus Chase, and he's homeless because his mother got killed. I won't go into the details on how, but she got killed at a later age so that he can still remember her, but he is 16 when the story starts. So he's a homeless kid, and long story short, he ends up finding out that he is a demigod, a Norse demigod. I won't tell you who the son of who his parent is. Yeah, I won't tell you just because that's something you need to find out on your own. And so in the first book, he finds his weapon, which is the Sword of Summer. And then the second one, he and his friends go on a quest to find the Hammer of Thor. And this last one, they're trying to stop Naglfar from sailing. If you didn't know, Naglfar is called the Ship of the Dead, or the Ship of Nails, I think. And the reason these little, you can kind of see like the hull, I think it's called, of the ship. It kind of has those little like circly kind of things. Those are supposed to be the clipped nails of the undead. I know it's kind of gross, but yeah, that's that. So we're already 15 minutes in, or half the time in. And so yeah, I hope I sold the book series enough to you. So yeah, go ahead and start reading that. Now lastly, to kind of talk about the actual book review itself. So what I really like about this series is that it's a lot more diverse, and it talks about a lot. It feels more real than a lot of other book series is. Not only Rick Riordan, I don't know how to say it. Some people say Rick Riordan, and I say Rick Riordan. If I'm saying it wrong, don't be mad at me. That's how I say it. It's a habit. So some people, what was I even talking about? Oh yeah, so it's a different than some other series because it's more diverse and it has more culture in it, I think. And I really think how like each book kind of focuses on one person. In this book series, even though it is Magnus Chase, in this book particularly, I didn't feel as though there was really a main character. Obviously the story is being told by Magnus, but he doesn't seem as a main character. It seems like there's a main group of people, a main group of protagonists. And so I really like how Magnus he wasn't necessarily involved in every single thing, every single adventure. There were some stuff that he wasn't in on. And so I really like how it doesn't necessarily follow that rule that there's one protagonist and he does all the work. And I like how he even kind of acknowledges that too, saying that it's not fair that it was a group effort on them trying to stop Ragnarok. As I said before, this book looks to be shorter than the first two, and I also kind of wanted to talk about obviously how the characters are growing, and the characters are growing in a way I think they're more close. Obviously, with Alex Firo, she's a lot more trusting of Magnus and Samira, I think that's her name. She's a lot more trusting of Floor 19 in general. So now to talk about the kind of juicy details and what happened and some of the big bombshells. So lastly, to just kind of wrap it up, we'll talk about Alex and Magnus's kiss. So it was really kind of a bombshell. I didn't expect it, but I think we were all kind of waiting for it. So yeah, if you don't know what I'm talking about, then go and read the book. And yeah, so this is getting toward the end of the video, and there's some stuff that I didn't cover that you just need to read the book to find out. So that's it. Like, subscribe, and share. Share is the most important thing. That's key. And I will see you in the next one.